Good morning. This is Joshua. I'm sitting here in a park in Sedona, and this morning I woke up and came out here on the grass and was doing a little meditation, and what came up for me was everything we've been doing with Wanderfoot right now has been really produced, and edited and cut. And I started to feel that some of the great people that we've met on this journey thus far have really, I think, empowered Eric and I to inspire us to just be ourselves and genuinely embody what we are trying to share and experience on this adventure. And so this is kind of my first experience at something like this, where I'm not really trying to entertain anybody, and this is really not for entertainment purposes. So if you enjoy watching this, great. If not, you can just turn it off. It might just be me rambling. I think there's a persona that comes on like when the camera is there, and I'm trying to get rid of that right now and share really what's going on in my heart. And I think there's this element when we start to put things out there on social media and YouTube into the world, that there can become this line between like who's on the camera, what we're trying to act, or we're interviewing somebody. And I just kind of want to get rid of that right now, and share. I had the opportunity to meet somebody the last couple days here in Sedona who is an amazing young woman, and she shared with me she thought this summer was going to be a lot about surrender for me. And when I heard her say that, it really seemed to make sense. I think we come up with plans and visions and this concept for Wanderfoot and our itinerary where we're going. And it's one thing when you're sitting there, business plan mode at a computer, and it's another thing when you get out here on the road. And Eric and I are learning what's working and what's not working. It's been amazing. That's the first thing. It's been amazing. So grateful for this. And then also, we meet so many people that are like, wow, you guys' job is to travel around and find inspiring people, places, and things. This is so rad. And yes, it is. Now, on the other side, there's a ton of back-end, information management and dealing with all of the footage and the sound that we're getting, and editing, and having problems with our lavaliers and our computer programs. And so a lot of our time is spent in the cave finding coffee shops or places where we can have internet, and Eric and I getting to know one another. Like, here we are living in this little camper for 3 months together, and we only knew each other, really, we'd spent like a few weeks together prior to this trip. So both of us are intense people, both of us are fun people, and it's like how he and I are finding our balance of when we're intense and working, how we keep this level of fun and enjoyment. And that's one of my main priorities on this adventure, and for Wanderfoot itself, is to have fun. Our message is inspiring creative and conscious decisions in life, is like kind of the fundamental bedrock of Wanderfoot. And I guess creative and conscious to me does at times relate to joy and fun, and sometimes I can tell we get a little bit intense, and trying to let that go and know when the intensity is a good thing. So I think this is about it for right now. Thank you for letting me ramble into the camera. This is going to be kind of an alternative to our really high quality produced videos, that when we meet the artists and the really inspiring purpose-driven places and artists that we find, those videos are still going to be really high quality and edited, these videos, I think this morning, just came to me as I was sitting here meditating, that I have felt really ungrounded the last couple days here in Sedona, and I've realized I typically try to do yoga or meditate every day, start off my day with meditation. And while we've been on the road, I haven't been doing that, because we wake up and we're like, who are we interviewing today? Well, let's make phone calls, let's do this. And I'm just realizing that, yeah, I want to share some of this, embody as much as I can the creative and conscious lifestyle, and share that that's one thing that I do, is to try to start my day with some stillness and meditation. And Sedona is a really magical spot. There's, a lot of people talk about kind of this vortex of energy here, and it is a very powerful place. And I have felt extremely ungrounded since I've been here. I haven't felt rooted. I've felt really up here. And so this morning, sitting here on the grass, this came through while I was meditating to do this. And I think this is going to be called the Reflections from the Road. And I think hopefully Eric will do it as well if he wants, and maybe even other travelers we meet on the road. So this is going to be kind of a new channel on our YouTube channel of Reflections from the Road. Raw, uncut, not pretty, just speaking from the heart. So thank you for your time, and yeah, we'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.